Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. These are the Charles Perry Stalker podcast. It's the 4th of March, 2023. And we do the disclaimer. Nobody's, use allegedly, nobody's been found guilty in a court of law just yet. Apply the but-for legal standard, the proximate cause legal standard. Mr. Perry is the causation, or we wouldn't do this to document. What happens is he's got 40 cops investigating him for trafficking. Him and Lucious and Calvin and David Roberson, all those guys. And so they tell me what because they're investigating them. They get leaks, wiretaps, orders, blah, blah, blah. So they record them all the time talking about stuff, doing stuff to me, a criminal act. The intent is malicious, and it is to cause an injury. And their ultimate goal is to traffic me and murder me. We've said it over and 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 over. And they act like it's not been said. And nobody will suspect a thing. And we're just like, wow, that's why it's so easy. It is not even fair. So, because they're the causation, we're documenting the fact that we obtained the information that they were causing me a problem through an illegal act, intending to cause an injury. They want to completely tear apart my life so that I'm easier to traffic. Right, Lucious? Isn't that what y'all do, David? And so we document it beforehand, and then when they do it, we go, well, I told you so. Now we got them on malicious aforethought and premeditation. They planned this. This pullover thing went on forever, on and on. It just went on and on. They've been trying to do that, or they do it. Actually, I think that Lucky Miller complained about it. Is that Lucky's? Yeah. They kept wanting us to pull her over. We had other shit to do, and they kept saying she was harassing them, and we're like, she never calls us. You're the one calling us all the time. You guys never fucking leave us alone. Josh, Matt, and Charles calling constantly, wanting her pulled over. And we just don't have the time. In fact, I think he was about ready to get me a protective order. So, but look at all these. These go way back. This is just going to pull her over. That's February 2022. Pull her over, March 2022. And pull her over again in April, they were trying to. Pull her over again in April 2022. May. This is just like a constant thing with them. Pull her over, pull her over. And I think I got pulled over like 6 times in a month. Yep. So, there's a whole album on the pullovers and take her car. So now it's the driver's license. We had that one too. That's not new. Look at that. Get her driver's license. Look at that. Back to 2022. Get her driver's license. Get her driver's license. Get her driver's license. That's not new. So I did get pulled over. I did get ticketed. We go to court. I plead not guilty and ask for a motion to continue. The judge started pushing the insurance thing. Okay, there's 2 things that were wrong with that. I said I'm here to plead not guilty. And I'm here to get a continuance. I need discovery. I have the right to a fair and impartial hearing and trial. But first I need discovery. The registration tag was late, but the date on the title is completely different than that tag. It's like 30 days off. The insurance, I'm not going to speak to right now. I just didn't have it with me. When I was in court, I said, I don't even have the car right now. So why are we talking about insurance? Because right now it's moot. Today it's moot. On the day of the pullover, I want to get discovery, and then we'll talk about that then, after I've seen discovery. So, there shouldn't be anything wrong with my driver's license. We've not been to court yet. Not that it's any of your business. And yesterday morning, Mr. Powell was recorded talking to some gentleman who said, I'm concerned that you guys have concerned yourselves with every little part of her life. That isn't normal, sir. I'm not seeing you have any injury. I'm seeing her have a hell of a lot of injury. So I think you're full of shit. I'm questioning your sanity. Because you got all these guys from Lubbock coming up to Oklahoma that know every little detail of this woman's life. Why is that? But for that and the proximate cause of all that, I'm going to also assert all constitutional rights. Jerry Bender, listen to me carefully. I'm asserting again the right to equal protection of all the laws that are intended to protect me in the state where I live. Okay? There shouldn't be a problem with my driver's license. I don't know what the hell that... But they recorded y'all talking about it. Look, I'm asking for discovery. He's telling me it's ready. But we don't have court until May. I went in and I said I plead not guilty. Not guilty. The judge also said, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you on your behalf. Then let your attorney figure out your options. And then you'll get to go downstairs and get the discovery thing filled out and stamp it. So, what are you concerning yourself about the status of my driver's license? Yeah, mister, why are you concerning yourself with all these details of her life? I feel like that's not normal. Anyways, so anybody can go to that hearing. When I did the first one, I went in the day before. The cop tells me, and I'm hearing the judge tell everybody all day long, if you want to be heard before your court date, just go in and get yourself put on the docket. I go to the clerk. Mark Worman had already been in there. We could all tell. I went in and I said, I need to file a motion to continue. Well, you have to have 5 copies. I said, well, I have 4. Can you file that? I had somebody go make copies. She still wouldn't file it. And then she says, I'll put you on the docket, ask the judge what to do with it. I sit through all morning of the hearing, of everybody's else's hearings, and then at the very end, I'm the only one in the courtroom, and the judge is like, what are you still doing here? What do you need? What's your name? When I said my name, everybody gasped, like they were shocked I was there. And then I get scolded. Well, you're supposed to be here on your court date. Yeah, but I just heard you tell everybody in here you can come in sooner. Just put yourself on the docket. So why is it okay for them and not for me? Turns out she didn't put me on the docket either. So, Mr. Warman, we know you go to the clerks and you cause a problem. Don't file her shit. And she didn't. The judge did. And then he goes, I'm not aware of a 5-copy rule. You have something to file. The clerk is to file it. So, Mr. Warman, please know for the record, cut that the fuck out, sir. Can you not just do practice of law the normal legal way? Do you have to cheat? Are you that pathetic and that stupid of an attorney you have to cheat? Because it looks like you are. You have yet to face me in court the legal normal way. The one time you did, your motion to dismiss got denied. The other time you did was my protective order, and I had an attorney. So, your thing is with her. But when you have no balls, sir, if you have to go in and cheat like that, and go talk to the clerks, and go tell the clerks, don't file her stuff, give her shit about it. That's happened in state court, too. It didn't happen in federal court, but it always happens in state court. Why is that, sir? The clerk's got to give me shit. Cut that the hell out. The judge was even questioning it. No, if you have something to file, they have to file it. I'm not aware of a 5-copy rule. So, I mean, you can't practice. You're a seasoned attorney. I've not been to law school. Surely you can face me like a man the normal way in a court of law without having to cheat. And go meet with the judge half an hour before court starts and tell her what she's supposed to rule on, like you did Morrissey. We all saw you there. How do you know my guys weren't in the courtroom that day watching you? Yeah, they're very good at what they do. So you could have been being watched by one of my guys and not even known it, sitting there watching you. Just so you know. Any day of the week. Anybody in there could be one of our guys and you wouldn't know it. This one right here, do you know what that is, Mark? It's a letter to my ex-husband telling him Mr. Perry's trying to intimidate me and coerce me through a false arrest. He's threatening me with a false arrest. And then he did it. And we've all talked about that one. That's why I sued y'all. And then you do all these secret, let's go into the back room because I'm not a good enough attorney to face her like a man. I can't handle one woman. 5 attorneys. Can't handle one woman in a courtroom. Y'all got to do all this back underhanded bullshit. It doesn't get any more pathetic. But that's how we get information because my guys get all pissed off. So we get stuff like that right there before you do it. And this driver's license fiasco, whatever you've done on that. That's the court date. Until then, nothing should happen to my driver's license. There's been no ruling on it. There was no conversation on it. There was here's the deal with your insurance, blah, blah, blah. And I said, as of today, I don't have the car. It's kind of moot right now. On the day of the pullover, I need some discovery before we talk about that. There's some problems. Okay? I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. And I said I'm pleading not guilty, not guilty. I'm pleading not guilty. I pled not guilty. He said he was entering, and those are transcripts. There was a court reporter there. There was a court reporter in that courtroom doing the transcripts. Okay? There's the piece of paper right there that says when the next court date is, so that there's a determination made. So, what'd you do, Mark? Whatever you did, it was illegal. And so, our guys will put you in jail for that. You keep doing that shit. You and Charles and Dave and Calvin and Lucious and all y'all that sit around in your little meetings and try to figure out how to fuck Cindy over so that you can traffic her and kill her. Me. That's what y'all say in your meetings. And when I say third person, I'm quoting you or somebody. Okay, so everybody duly note this for the record is March 4th, 2023. It's 4:18. These guys were recorded talking about it. There's no problem with my driver's license that I'm aware of. I had to take it, if I took a shower where anybody else was, the gym or, the Flying J or anywhere, I had to take my fucking driver's license in the shower with me to make sure nobody stole it for you. When you want to traffic a woman, that's what you do. That you try to take everything they need to survive, like a driver's license. Proximate cause, causation, right? Alright, you got recorded earlier. You don't know one of our guys' names, not even one. Who is this? You should just ignore the judge, Judge Parker or Judge Egan, and just do whatever we want? Yeah, okay. And then every time Charles contacts me, every time he causes a problem for me, our guys get all mad, and boy, how do we get a whole lot more in. Your leaks get mad, and we get a whole lot more in. Poking, peeping, pink panty, pathetic Perry. That's what your guys call you. Your people call you that. Your people. I'm not telling you this to help you. I'm telling you this because this is how pathetic you are. Your own people say shit like that. Your guys were making fun of you. He says that she stares at him. And we're like, no, she's not staring at him. She can't see him. She's watching TV or watching the instruments on our car. He thinks she's staring at him. So that's where he's got cameras. He's staring at her all day, playing with his blow-up doll, watching TV. And that's the best he will ever do. He will never do any better than that. It's been 13 years of that. Peeping Tom. You started peeping when you were in puberty, didn't you? Yep, you had a problem for a long time. This is the guy that was telling Mr. Powell. Nope, this was when she filed the lawsuit on the bond conditions. That right there expressed her consent to have no contact with Mr. Perry at all. Mr. Perry went into a court of law in front of Judge Darnell and said, I have stalked, and I agree to stop. And that made it into my bond conditions because they wanted me to lie. Remember, we got the McNamara email that talks about the coercion. We're going to try to make her lie. Way back in 2015. And we'll do it if we have to do an illegal arrest or try to kill her. Then so be it. And then they tried, and I wouldn't lie. They want you to lie. Nope, not gonna lie. Tell them I said fuck you. Oh shit. Right, I'll stay quiet if Mr. Perry never contacts me again. And that's how his name made it into my bond conditions. That he agreed never to contact me again. So I sued him for breach of contract. Judge Egan ruled that it was res judicata. Well, Judge Egan, the thing is, there's a prosecutor helping me. And I can read a law book. And the law books say that in order for there to be res judicata, there has to have been a fair trial on merit. And you lose the trial. There was never been any such thing certainly on the breach of contract. That was the first lawsuit on that. So you fucked up. And everybody knows it. When it went to the 10th Circuit, I believe the situation that happened there is Mr. Perry bought a law clerk, and the 3 judges that signed it never even saw it, is what we were told. So, there's that. I mean, you guys are going to jail. Why are we getting all this? I mean, why are we getting it? Why do you think we're getting it? It's different when you do the crime to me. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. When you contact me, Mr. Perry, you get caught. When you peep on me, you get caught. When you hack me, you get caught. So we got you name one of my guys, one of them. 13 years, you can't name even one. You get me kicked out of my apartment. My landlord was recorded asking how many people you done this to. Mr. Perry, when you contact me, we get more. I'm never going to help you. No one's going to help you until you give back what you took and get out. I don't want your bribe. I'm not going to be bought. I'm not going to go suck all your friends' dicks and have a really nice house and then murdered. Okay? Not going to happen. I said no. I say it one time. Everybody's getting very, 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 very irritated at you for the need for repeating. You repeat yourself, everybody else has to repeat themselves, and everybody's vomiting on that. Gagging on it. Okay? I said no. No means no. Act like you understand what people are saying to you. So, we got Calvin's name, we got Blankenship and Desiree's name when you did that. Then you kept threatening to take my printer. And then you get me kicked out of my hotel. Right? Trying to coerce. Interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce. Deprivation of food and shelter with intent to coerce. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. Over and over and over. How many counts are they going to charge you with? So, then we get the, driver's license suspended, whatever you did that you shouldn't have done, because there's been no hearing. There's transcripts. There was a court reporter. I just showed you the thing where the hearing's going to be. It's not resolved. I haven't gotten discovery. Anyways, so after the hotel, when you take my printer, because they made me leave without taking my stuff, I didn't owe them money. I didn't owe them a dime. They were asking for payment for the next day or month or week, whatever I decide to pay. And I said, I'm going to do the same thing I always do and go to the bank and get money. I'll be back. And that lady screamed at me, no, you get out. Wouldn't let me take my shit. She stole my shit for you. Everything I own. Because you want to traffic me. I'm a lot easier to traffic if you take everything I own and my driver's license. And my birth certificate. And my social security card. And all the other shit you've taken. You're caught on the trafficking. Look at that. Mr. Perry just did that. Is that an admission of guilt, Mr. Perry? You want to traffic me? Trafficking comes with a life sentence. Who's recording you all the time? Who's giving me names of your people? Name one. Quote one. One of their meetings. You fucking stupid. You're a stupid bitch. And you're sick and twisted. And you're a monster. And everybody hates your guts. And you can't fucking understand the thing people say, can you? Alright, so. You keep proving us out. And we're just like, this is so easy. It's not even fair. We laugh at you. Everybody laughs at you. Your guys laugh at you because you think I'm staring at you. And you're just peeping. I don't see you. I see my TV show. I don't see you. I see the instruments on my car. I don't want to see you. I moved twice not to see you, not to have any contact with you at all. You're just creepy. Charles, you're creepy. You're disgusting and you're fucking creepy. And that should bother you, and it doesn't. You're not upset that you're rejected. You're upset that you got caught in your crime. Let's just be straight up here. And nobody cares what you think. You weren't asked. We're baffled that you think anybody cares what you think. You were never invited to Oklahoma. Never. Okay, so, the second one, we get Lucious, Gipetto, Sonjay the hacker, Calvin is bald and fat, Gipetto is your witch, Beverly, Monique, Kate, Lawrence, Ruben James, Richard Dickey. Richard and Dickey are not the same guy. That's two different people. Who else? Am I leaving somebody out? We got all those people's names. Who's Monique, Charles? Who is she? Why don't you tell the courts who that is? Okay? Now, when you contact me, we get stuff like that. We find out about my driver's license. We find out you're trying to take it. We find out you're trying to traffic me. Any other victim have that before? Not after you do it? Huh? I mean, anybody else have a McNamara email? What does that say? In 2014, leave me the fuck alone. I mean, when you do the crime to me, you get caught. When you do the crime to me, David, you get caught. When you do the crime to me, Lucious and Calvin, you get caught. And then we're quoting you. And you can't quote even one of our meetings or name one of our guys. What planet do you fucking live on? Creepy Chucky. I'm seeing you concern yourselves way too much with every little detail in this woman's life. Yeah, it's not normal. It's bizarre. It's trafficking. It's what trafficking guys do. And then there was another one of, we finally got her back out to that club, because they've been trying since forever to do that. And, yeah. And she's already left. The thing is what we needed, I don't know who he is. The guys don't always tell me who I'm listening to. What we needed is for her to walk in and see all new people and not hear a peep out of Perry and relax and think she's safe. So maybe she'd open up and tell us who these guys are, or slip up, let her guard down and slip up. But they went at her and made her life a living hell the entire time she was there. So she's already gone. Whether or not I am gone, whether or not I go back, I haven't decided yet. I've not made that decision. There's not going to be any more DoorDash, driver's license or not. But I don't know that I'm going to go back to the club. So you pissed this guy off, because I guess he was wanting to send people in to try to just make me feel safe. And then, Charles isn't bothering anybody here. We also heard you talking about we need to get her on the state's payroll. And fucking everybody in there was trying to talk me into getting on food stamps. And I was like, oh, there's that recording right there. So, Mr. Perry, does it not bother you that you're caught all the time? Does it not bother you that everybody fucking hates you? That you're a monster, everybody wants gone? When you're in jail, we don't have to deal with this shit you do anymore. There won't be any more problems with my driver's license or my insurance or my car registrations or my finances or my jobs. There won't be any more. That's all over. Finally, the nightmare ends. There won't be any more poking and peeping and pink penny. I got to tell you what I think and how I feel, and I'm going to take and I'm going to get you. That's all gone. And everything won't, things that should take 5 minutes, hours, because you make a problem. And everything's a big thing, and everything's a messy ordeal, and everything's drama. And you got to say the same thing, taking up too much time. Taking up everybody else's time. So that is why we can get information and you can't. You're a monster. Everybody wants gone. We can get information and you can't. Why is it different when you do it to me? Why? Every time you do something to me, you get caught. To me specifically. And not one of you put that together in your head. None of you do. Charles has severe delusion. Our shrink said it a long time ago. He suffers from severe delusion, mental illness, and severe mental retardation. He couldn't put 2 and 2 together to save his life. He won't pass cognitive reasoning tests that my first grade patients take. He won't do it. He can't pass them. You can tell by the way he has no idea what you're saying. And this need to repeat is something very wrong with him mentally. We'll come to find out he's got Huntington's disease. She was right on the money. She always is. You know what she does? She sits and she evaluates every single one of you. And then we all come up with a strategy of how to get more evidence against you, to convict you and get restitution for all the victims. She's very, very good at what she does. We're doing stuff you've not seen before. We're doing, because we got to shrink. So she can figure all of you out. And here's where their Achilles heel is. Here's where they're going to fuck up. And that's what we're going to use. That's where we can get what we need right there. There's the open door. And Charles has Huntington's disease. It causes severe delusion, paranoia, hallucinate. He sees things that aren't there. The guy hallucinates. Like, what kind of person goes, oh, she's staring at me. Well, it's a one-way camera, dumb fuck. She can't see you. She's watching TV, dumbass. I mean, who the fuck says stuff like that? That is a scary place to be in your head. Not one bit embarrassed. Everybody else is. I'm asking the shrink, why isn't he embarrassed? He is a sick, twisted weirdo. Why isn't it embarrassed him? It embarrasses the hell out of me. And she's like, he doesn't know he should be. He really doesn't know. Oh my God. Okay. What about the rest of you? And impaired cognitive reasoning. Can't put 2 and 2 together to save his life. If you bother me, you get caught. So don't go around saying you don't like getting caught. You do. We're not going to help you. You don't want our help. Because the stipulation, if you want help, is not coming from me. It's inappropriate for you to even ask. It will come from the guys. Only after you give back what you took and get the fuck out of my life. And I never hear from you again. Ever. No peeping, no hacking. He said that before you got me kicked out of my apartment. You are not to hack her or peep or invade her privacy anymore. You're not to take her money. She's not to be broke again. You're not to contact her again. And you didn't listen, so we got Lucious's name, Gipetto's name, Sonjay's name, Beverly, Lawrence, James and Ruben. Found that you want me on the state's payroll. Found out you have Huntington's disease. All of that after he said that, and you just blew it off like it was, no big deal. Then y'all all scurry around. How'd she find out? How'd she know? How did she find out? So this guy's like, here's what happened. Same thing that always happened. 6 years in a strip club, not one slip up. That bitch is something. That's what he said. He goes, she will walk in and they'll try to get something out of her and they won't get it, but she will. She got something more. She found out they were running money laundering through that club. The same girl goes home with $1,000 to $5,000 every night from different customers. Stage money. Well, why is that? That's unusual. And doesn't do a lot of drugs and drives a clunker and lives in a dump. Because David Roberson wasn't smart enough to put his trafficking victim in a nicer home with in a nicer car. So you don't question where did that money go. Because we're not seeing it go up her nose. So where is it going? Yeah. We're not seeing it go up her nose. She drives a clunker car. She lives in a dump. And she's taking home $1,000 to $5,000 every night. From stage money. She doesn't have, the club didn't make any money off the stage. And he's like, she got that. That's what she caught them doing that. And I didn't get any chance at all to go in there and try to get her to slip up and tell us who these people are that are helping her. Because so these guys fucked it up. They made her life a living hell. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I could not wait to get the fuck out of there. I mean, I couldn't even explain. I was actually fine. There was a lot of drama, and everybody knows I hate drama. And I'm a grown-up. I don't like kindergarten shit. I don't like druggies who flip out over every little thing. I do my best to stay the hell away from that. And boy, they got druggies on steroids flipping over. Mr. Perry, get out of my phone. Listen, I don't care what you think. Everybody's baffled that you think I do. When you continue to try to talk to me, that indicates you think I want to hear it. And I'm pretty sure I said I don't. Repeatedly. Over and over and over and over. I don't want to hear what you think. I don't care. I'm not going to help you. No one's going to help you until you give back what you took and you get the hell out of my life. No one. You don't want the help, or you'd give back what you took and get the fuck out of my life. All day long, it's the same thing. Threats. I'm going to get you. I'm going to take. I got a house for you. We got a house for you. And is it Al? Is it your family? Is it your kids? Is it Z? Is it Jim? All fucking day long. All fucking day long. And it's maddening. I'm trying to type something to my attorney or a friend or something in my phone, and he's flat typing over my typing. All that shit that I just said. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of hearing it. It's the same thing every day. Repeat, 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 repeat. Everybody's tired of that. Mr. Perry, everybody's sick and tired of the fucking repeat for you. Or from you. Get the hell out of my phone. Get the fuck out of my phone. Get the hell out of my life, poking peeping pink penny. Pathetic. Your own people call you names. Why aren't you embarrassed? You're not sad that you got rejected. You're sad you got caught in your crime. Don't bullshit yourself and don't bullshit everybody else. It no longer works. You know, I mean, when you got somebody mentally slow, you know, it just doesn't work anymore. So I guess this guy was like mad. He was like, I wanted her in that club. I wanted her seeing all new people and nothing from Perry. No, shut up, Perry. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. And let me get her feeling comfortable and safe so she'll maybe open up and tell us who these people are, or slip up thinking, you know, she's relaxed and her guard's down. But no, he made her life a living hell the second she stepped foot in there. And now she's already gone. And I'm not sure I'm going to go back. I told him I'd come back on a certain date, but I'm not sure I will. Gosh, if I don't have a driver's license, how am I going to get there? So, anyways, so you pissed that guy off because he was trying to, you know, go in and chat with me and see if he couldn't. And, you know, you got the whole food stamp effort. We got to get her on the state payroll. And I gotta, you know, everything I do, I gotta pee, I gotta go take it, no matter what I do, take it, customer to a VIP. I gotta hide my driver's license in my fucking sock. I mean, because you're gonna take it that way. You've been trying to get my driver's license for a long time. So, because the end goal is murder. But first it's trafficking, and they're trying to entice, and they're trying to bribe, and they're trying to threaten me. We're going to tear apart your life so you got nothing left. And then you won't have a choice but to take our bribe and go be trafficked, and we'll have a really nice house for you. And here's everybody's dick you're going to suck, and then we'll kill you. And then we won't have to deal with you catching our crime anymore. And they've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. And we've heard them, and we've said it over and over and over and over and over. And they act like nobody will suspect a thing. We don't even have words for that. I mean, we really don't. When Perry contacts me, we get more because I fucking hate it. He doesn't want our help. I'm not going to help him with anything. The guys will. But there's very little they can do at this point because you keep doing exactly what we say. And we always say it before. So you're actually making it impossible for him to help you. I'm not going to tell you who your leaks are. I don't know. I'm not told that. Just stop making me repeat myself, bitch. Write it down. You know, write it the fuck down. I don't want to help you. We don't want you gone. Why can't you get that? Why do I have to say that over and over and over? Everybody wants for you to be gone. You're a fucking monster. People don't like monsters. Everybody wants you to be fucking gone. So nobody's going to help you. I said the guys will help you after you give back what you took and you get out. So, if you really want their help, that's what you'll do. If not, you know, nobody's going to lift a finger for you. Nobody cares about how you feel and what you want and what you think. You're a monster. You're imposing what you feel and what you think and the bizarre shit you do that's criminal on other people. And you don't have the right to do that. So you're getting caught and they're going to put you in jail. And yesterday's not soon enough. I can't wait. Finally, the nightmare will be over. Mike Neely can go home to his family and you guys are in jail and we're done. It's over. That's the day we're all looking for, and that's why we get all this stuff, bitch. You know, come on. You need to keep up with everybody else. And stop making everybody explain the same thing to you over and over and over and over and over and over. Mark, you know, really with this going to the clerk and don't file Hearst off and, you know, get some balls. You little pussy. Face me in court like a man and like a seasoned attorney. I haven't been to law school. And stop doing the underhanded crap. You're caught, sir. I mean, we're done with this. I'm sorry that you know, my language is a little rough. But I mean, we're sick of it. I've lost everything I have. And you go do that? You go do that? Really? You know, the thing where men pick on women isn't tolerated. It's just not. Today I'm watching, oh, what's the name of that show? I don't know, something. And they're talking about crime. How much people don't like crime. Why'd you think they'd like yours? Why would you think they'd like yours? My guy was like, turn on this show. They're talking about crime right now on Fox News, something on Fox News. So they're talking about crime. People don't like it. So we can get information and you can't. I just named a bunch of your people. You don't have even one guy's name that works with us. You can't quote one meeting. We quote you guys every fucking day, all damn day. All this right here. Police recording after police recording after police recording. I knew before, not after. Charles, you're just a pathetic little butt-in. You're never wanted, just always a wannabe. The best you can do is sit there and watch TV and play with your blow-up doll. You've done that, nothing but that for a decade. And get told on and get caught. And poor me. Everybody feels sorry for me. And nobody does. Everybody fucking hates you. You're creepy and you're cruel. You give everybody the heebie-jeebies. And we're tired of feeling that. Creeped out, sick at your stomach feeling. Please stop bothering everybody and leave everybody the fuck alone. Stop it. Stop causing problems. When you guys do the crime to me, every time you do it, you get caught. Do you get that or not? I mean, what's this, the mental slow? It's just giving me a headache in my eye.
Leave me alone.
See this? The irritation with having to say the same fucking thing, and he acts like he has no idea what she said. And he starts commenting on her clothes. No one asked you. No one cares. Shut the fuck up. It's no different than it is with Perry. Just annoying and bothering. And not embarrassed. Not one bit. And everybody's like, why is he not embarrassed? I know he should be. Oh my God. Wow.
Don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay.
Alright, so the end of this says they were recorded talking about my driver's license. Her driver's license has been suspended. Something about insurance. Okay, we went to court. I said I plead not guilty and I want discovery. The judge pushed the insurance issue. I still said I plead not guilty. I came in here to file and ask you for a continuance. He also said, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. And I said, as of today, I don't have my car. I don't even have my car. It's moved right now. On the day of the pullover, I need a continuance. Not that this is any of y'all's business, but we know you got into it. And you're trying to cause a problem because you were recorded talking about it. And you don't know which law enforcement agency has that recording. But it's the same one that has the McNamara email. And the mic was drugged. And they gave us all the names. Lucious, Gipetto, Calvin, Beverly, Monique, Sonjay. On and on and on and on. That y'all run around and then go, how'd she find out? Okay? So, I don't know what you're going to do. But, you know. I can't wait till they put you in jail. We're all tired of this. We don't have problems getting information. You do. Because you're monsters. And everybody's sick and tired of the problems you cause. Okay? I don't know how many different ways I could say the same fucking thing. This right here. Perry, when you contact me, I fucking hate it. I don't want to hear it. No one does. You need to shut up. You are not asked. You're a troublemaker. You're trying to traffic me. Everything you do is so that you think that I'll go along with this trafficking thing. You're trying to coerce me. Grand larceny with intent to coerce, interference with commerce and contracts with intent to coerce, deprivation of food and shelter with intent to coerce. Coercion, 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 coercion. Because I said no. I'm saying no again right now. I said no. Don't fucking contact me anymore. No one's going to help you until you get the fuck out of my life and I never hear from you again. It doesn't matter how many times you ask, the answer's no. It's been no for 13 years. Very slow mentally. It's very frustrating to have to deal with that. Everybody's sick and tired of repeating themselves for you. Everybody's sick and tired of you repeating yourself. The repeat, I mean, oh my God. Gagging on it. We're all gagging on it. So whatever problem you made with my driver's license, they know you're the cause. The proximate cause. The causation. Okay, everybody knows that. There shouldn't be a problem. We haven't gone to court yet. So, I'm expecting, we'll wait to see if you prove out my recording or not.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care. You
Leave
can
me
tell
alone.
all you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't care. You
Leave
can
me
tell
alone.
all you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to, but even when they're not. Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumb ass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave
You can
me
tell
alone.
all you want.
I don't.
All right. So what the judge said is, I'm entering a not guilty plea for you so that your attorney or you or both can figure out your options and devise a strategy. I have the right to a fair, normal hearing, trial, whatever. Get the fuck out of my life. You got caught again. You do every time you do the crime to me. Now, leave me the fuck alone. You want to traffic me and then you want to kill me. Is everybody? How have I said it enough times, everybody? Name one of my guys, quote one of their meetings. All right, Lucious? One. Just one.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to, but even when they're not. Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumb ass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay. I don't care. You
Leave
can
me
tell
alone.
all you want.
I don't want.